Hey guys, and welcome to another exciting video. So today I thought I would share a bit of mine and Smokey's adventures so far. So up to now I've really just been getting him used to the arena. I've been lunging him, I've been riding him in there and just seeing how he settles in. So he was doing really well to begin with. He has got ever so slightly more spooky, which you'll see in this video. But today I thought we would ride in the arena, see how we were getting along, and then venture out to do Smokey's first ever taste of cross country. There is a nice small cross country course on the yard that I keep him at, so keep watching till the end to see our attempt at cross country. So as always, I started by just warming Smokey up, getting him listening. He's a very inquisitive horse, so getting him to listen to me does take a while, and he always starts off like really lazy at the minute. I don't know why, he's just gone really lazy from being extremely forward to really lazy. I think it's just him settling in, and I think he's been a little bit stressed, so it's kind of taken it out on him. So I just start by walking around the arena, doing a few transitions, just getting him looking at everything and listening and seeing what's going on, and really wanting him to stretch and start relaxing now, because he does tend to get really like stiff and tense when we first start riding him. So I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but there was actually somebody like cutting down trees, and it sounded like a chainsaw, or anyway, something very loud was going on. So I was actually quite proud of Smokey for focusing and listening to me, because normally any sounds he is like straight head in the air, not listening. As I say, he is a baby and he is still very young, so he's getting used to everything, and I have seen him when he's settled in a yard, so I do know that we will get there. It's just going to take us a bit of time, and it, especially with younger horses, it does take them longer to kind of chill and relax and get used to everything, because obviously he's not experienced as much. He is only young and he hasn't really done much for a 6-year-old. So as you can see, he gets a bit naughty, but I always try and reassure him and get him to relax. But Smokey, being Smokey, decides to put in some big old spooks every now and again, as you can see. But you know, afterwards he's absolutely chilled, and this is all he really does. He just kind of spooks and spins, and then he kind of just gets on with the job. So I do have to just kind of let him get over himself and just ride through it. And I know we'll get to a point where he will stop doing this, but he's quite highly strung, so you know, I don't mind the odd spook. So after his warm-up and after I got him listening, I did actually get him going okay. He wasn't the best in the arena today, to be honest with you. He's been going a lot better and working a lot more smoothly and a lot more consistently. But today he kind of just wasn't really having any of it, and to be honest, I think he's getting a little bit bored of being in the arena, because he has been in here for a week, and being a young horse, he does get bored quite easily. However, I did decide to pop a few little jumps on him. I have actually been jumping him, just very small at the moment, because I need to get used to his gait and his stride and things like that. I will be having jumping lessons on him in the next coming weeks, so we can improve this, but for now we're just keeping them small and just trotting into them, and he's taking them really well. So after I'd warmed Smokey up in the arena and got him going okay, I then decided, you know what, let's just bite the bullet and take him around the cross-country course for the first time. So this is the cross-country course. It's just a little course we have on the livery yard that I'm keeping him at, but it does have some really good jumps. So I started off by just walking him around, getting him used to the area, let him have a look at the jumps, just basically, I always, when I'm in a new situation, like to walk around in hand, because I can gauge how the horse feels. He was a little bit anxious, he was a little bit huffy and puffy, but it then allows him to have any little spooks that he wants to do. Those initial ones can be a bit bigger, so that's why I like to do it in hand, and I find I'm more confident in hand initially. which gives him the time to be a bit more confident, because he is a horse that really reads off of me. So if I'm more confident in hand, he tends to settle quicker, if that makes sense. But anyway, we just had a nice walk around, and to be fair, he was pretty chilled. He was quite happy just looking at stuff. He did do the odd spook. And then I jumped on board and started having a trot round and just getting used to riding him in the open. I did try him out on grass and in the open with his previous owner when I went and trialled him, and he was really good. He is definitely more forward generally in the open, so you'll notice that my first time in the cross country, I ride him very quietly. We just do trot. I just get him listening, and my main aim was to try and get him over a few jumps, but nice and calmly. I wasn't really razzing him about, or really cantering in the open or doing anything like that. I was just trying to get a nice, quiet, calm cross country out of him today. But you will see I actually post at the end of this video my second attempt at cross country, and we do a lot more. So this was just our initial getting used to him being out in the open, and building my confidence on him as well. So eventually, as he'd settled down, I started popping some little jumps, and as you can see, I was just heading into them in trot and then just stopping him afterwards, just so that he is nice and calm. And as you can see, he was really chilled, and I was really happy with him to say these were his first ever little cross country jumps with me. So this was the jump of choice. This was kind of like our favourite jump that we were going over, and he was really just stepping over them at this point, because obviously I'm not going into them very quickly, and I really just wanted to get a really nice calm jump out of him, and just for our first experience with the cross country to be a very positive one. So I was being really positive with him, just giving him positive reinforcement, telling him he was doing really well, because obviously he is a young horse, so all of this is quite daunting to him, and the first cross country experience, I just wanted it to be really positive for both of us. So as you can see, we were just doing some very little jumps at this stage, but later in the video these jumps do get bigger and faster, and I also do a different variety of jumps in our second time around. So a few days later, I was very eager to get Smokey back into the cross-country course. We've been doing a bit of flat work, and I thought it was time to have a little bit more fun. And this time you'll see I jump a lot more, and I'm a lot more confident, and we're a lot more forward. This is like the next step up, and just the difference in a couple of days is crazy. So I can't wait to see what we achieve in a few weeks' time. I don't like climb on stuff,
searching for higher ground, can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly. crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. Close till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways.
Yeah, you can have his treat now.
Ooh, he's seen it.
You've got a much better treat for me. So the lovely people over Have Lickit have kindly gifted me a Lickit holder and a granola multigrain Lickit. So as Smokey's been such a good boy today, I'm going to give him this as a treat. And if you guys want a chance of winning one of those, head over to my Instagram to find out how. Ooh. What is it, Snow? You already want it. Do that and then try and get it out. Oh, somebody wants it. Oh, what's this? Oh, good boy. So as you can see, Smokey was really looking forward to his liquor. Now this is the granola liquor, and I've never used one of these before with my horses. I've used lickets for years, but I've never tried a granola one. So thank you very much to Lickit for sending me this. So the item was gifted, and my giveaway is in partnership with them. But I've always put my lickets up against the wall, and then I read the instructions and it says put it like a meter away, like hanging up, because this seemed really easy for Smokey, and as you can see, he kind of just like held it against the wall and licked it, and I think this is absolutely fine. Like, you can do this. I've done it for years, to be honest with you. But then I tried like hanging it from the ceiling, where he couldn't like just press it up against the wall, and it made it so much harder for him and such a better boredom buster, because obviously Smokey is a very young horse, and when he's in the stable he can get very bored. So I think something like this will be perfect, especially when he's living in during the winter. So for a chance to win your very own Lickit holder and granola lick, just head over to my Instagram at Lilpetchannel, and all of the information will be there on my giveaway post. So guys, that was Smokey's first couple of attempts at cross country. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that bell icon so you get a notification every time I post, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys!